Hello everybody, and welcome to part 2 of the rest of my vinyl collection. And like I said, these are not including the ones that I did on the Vinyl Finds. If you want to check those out, check my Vinyl Finds videos. Those will be down below in the description, so that way you can check them out for yourself. And I might actually put some annotations so that way you can check them out after this video is done. So let's get right into the rest of the records that I got. So first I'm going to show you the ones that don't have slip covers or anything like that, or protective sleeves. This is Little Anthony and the Imperials, Going Out of My Head. Unfortunately I had to put these down because they were slipping. Johnny Mathis, and this is Heavenly. Yeah, Heavenly. And finally, I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. This one is Traffic, the Low Spark of High-Heeled Boys. Now, if I don't keep this, I'll definitely get another copy, because I do want to check this album out. It's unfortunate that the record is not in best shape. Now let's get on to the ones that have covers. Now, in my part 1 video, there is one particular record that I actually took good care of, and I actually got this for myself, and I actually got 2 copies of this. This one's actually The Fox and the Hound. This is actually called The Story of the Fox and the Hound, which includes songs from the movie, and it also tells about the story. So this is actually the new copy, while the used copy is right there. I actually have one sealed. So there you go. I'm sorry about some of these. Yeah, some of these are not. And like I said, that's my used copy. That's the one I use. I've kept that one sealed. So, now, this is another soundtrack. Well, the other one wasn't technically a soundtrack, but this is definitely a soundtrack, and I put it with this pile because it's not really easy listening. It's just a regular soundtrack. This is the West Side Story soundtrack, and I'd like to get a new copy. Eventually I will. I'm sorry about some of these are slipping down. This is the Viceroy Cigarettes Campus Jazz Festival, and this has selection of songs, so, and it's mostly jazz. This is the Letterman, and I don't think they're easy listening, and this album is called A Song for Young Love. Now I don't think this is easy listening either, so I put it in with this pile. This is Lover's Luau by Les Paul and Mary Ford. Les Paul, of course, is known for making the Les Paul guitar. So, yeah, he's a pioneer of that. And he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because of it. This, of course, is Brenda Lee, another person in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And she can be country, she can be anything, technically. This is the album Let Me Sing. This is Connie Francis. No, unfortunately, the cover is not in the best of shape. This is a compilation. This is Wayne Newton's Michelle, I think. Is that what it's called? Or is it a self-titled album? I'm not sure. Some of these I'm not sure of. I'm sorry. But oh well. This is Mongo Santa Maria. Santa Maria. Mongo Santa Maria, Dock of the Bay. Sorry about that, I'm trying to pronounce it. This is Dean Martin, The Door Is Still Open to My Heart. This is a compilation, it's called The Greatest Love Songs of the Sensational 60s. The Peppermint Rainbow, Will You Be Staying After Sunday? I will definitely have to check this out. This is my only Dionne Warwick album. This is Here Where There Is Love. And of course I got the song That's What Friends Are For by Dionne Warwick. If you saw my my last Fun of Vines video, you'll see that. This is Sia Black. Is It Love? Now this is the worst writing as a cover. This is the Partridge Family Sound Magazine, and I think Martin would love this, except for the fact that people wrote on it and stuff. Otherwise I would have given it to him. Then the Sensational 60s, the Kingsman Volume 3, and I found out this is actually a live album. I found it pretty cool. This is Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66. And the album is Ya Me Lee. This is Rita Coolidge's album, Love Me Again. I'll have to listen to that. Chick Churchill, You and Me. And I think he's from 10 Years After. I could be wrong on that. He could be also from what's that? Blood, Sweat and Tears? I'm not sure. This is my only Peter, Paul and Mary album. This is their self-titled album, and I definitely recommend this. I'll definitely do a review on this for sure. I definitely like it. They're folk rock, by the way, just in case you didn't check it out. This is my only Neil Diamond record. This is Moods. Unfortunately, the cover's not in best shape, neither is the record. Sorry. And this is Delaney and Bonnie and Friends on tour with Eric Clapton. And the reason why I kept it is because I like Eric Clapton. And I think it has Eric Clapton in it. I'll have to listen to it sometime. This is my only Jerry Lee Lewis album, even though I had two at one time. This is the album She Even Woke Me Up to Say Goodbye. Paul Anka, The Swings for Young Lovers. The Ventures, Knock Me Out album. They're of course instrumental. This is my only Roy Orbison album, The Original Sound. This is actually a Sun album. My only Carl Perkins album, and I think this is his self-titled album, I'm not sure. The Loving Spoonful, and this is a compilation. The Best of the Loving Spoonful, definitely worth checking out. And it's by Karma Sutra Records. Donovan, Sunshine Superman. Crosby, Stills and Nash's self-titled album and their first. Simon & Garfunkel's first album, Wednesday Morning, 3 a.m. Neil Young's album, After the Gold Rush. Unfortunately, that's not in the best of shape, but I might get another copy soon. Definitely worth checking out. And I'll definitely review that in the near future. This is my only Santana album, Moonflower, from 77. Now I got two. The rest of these are multiples, so there are multiple albums with each of the remaining artists that I'm going to show. This, of course, is the Fifth Dimension's Age of Aquarius album. Record's not in the best of shape, though, unfortunately. And for the last Fifth Dimension album, Portrait, released in 1970. Nice artwork on that, too. Now, let's get on to the Platters. I only got two Platters albums, of course. I got More Encore of Golden Hits by the Platters, and Encore of Golden Hits, the Platters. Finally, on to the Ray Charles albums. This, of course, is Modern Sounds in Country or Western. I'll probably get another copy of this because of the condition of the cover not being the best of shape, and I don't think the record is either, but I at least have it for now. This, of course, is Modern Sounds in Country and Western, Volume 2. And finally, for the last Ray Charles one that I got, Country and Western, meets rhythm and blues. Now on to Bobby Vinton, and this is his My Elusive Dreams album. Vinton, I think this is a compilation, but I'm not sure. Bobby Vinton, Greatest Hits of Love. And finally, we got There, I've Seen It Again, Bobby Vinton. And now on to Gene Pitney's albums, and of course one of them is with George Jones, and this is mainly country. This is, of course, it's Country Time Again, and George Jones passed away this year, of course. Sad to say. Rest in peace, George. This is Blue, and I think this has two in there. The other being Gene Pitney, Only Love Can Break a Heart. Now I put two records in there. The other one is Blue Jean. I Must Be Seeing Things. And finally, Spot On. And it says Gene Pitney and the Newcastle Trio. Now for my Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Now I showed one record in one of my vinyl finds, and there are two records in here because unfortunately they don't have covers. And one's The Lonely Bull, and the other is Going Places. If you can see that one's Going Places, and The Lonely Bull. Those are the two records that are in here. So this is Whipped Cream and Other Delights. It's supposed to be his best. Herb Alpert Tijuana Brass Volume 2. Just in case you didn't see the phone. Okay. And finally, South of the Border. So, and last but not least, we're getting on to the Elvis records. Unfortunately, these are not in the best condition, sadly. I wish I had better Elvis records, especially when he has better records as it is. This is Elvis Back in Memphis, if you can see that. No cover, unfortunately. Whoa. This one is You'll Never Walk Alone, if you can see that. Unfortunately, the cover's not in best of shape, and people wrote on this. This is Elvis, Let's Be Friends. And I'm sorry I had to end this on a bad note. for at least that thing, of course. This is Welcome to My World. And finally, for the last Elvis record, and the last record that I have in my collection, besides the ones that I showed on my vinyl finds, is Elvis Sings Hits from His Movies Volume 1. And that will do it for my vinyl collection that I haven't showed in my vinyl finds. And that is pretty much it. Unfortunately, my Elvis records are not in the best of shape, which is kind of sad because I wish I had better Elvis records. But oh well. Well, that is it. I don't have to show many of these again. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I will say that. It's just unfortunate that some of these records are not in good shape, and some of them probably deserve to be sold or put in a thrift store somewhere. Some of them. Not every single one, but oh well. That's all I really gotta say, and that's the remaining. That's all I have in terms of my vinyl collection. And if you want to see the rest of my vinyls, you can check out my vinyl finds videos, which is down below in the description. So that is it, everybody. And there's a reason why I didn't want to show the rest in the last part, because it would have made for a very long video, even over 20 minutes. So that's it for part 2, and that's technically it. So I hope you enjoyed both parts. So catch you next time, and hopefully I'll be doing reviews on a couple of these in the near future. So peace out to you all, and I hope you enjoyed. So bye for now, and thanks for watching. Peace.